Welcome to episode 2 of the Twisted League Road to Dragon Rank. The goal of the series is to get as many tasks done as possible. The full list of tasks will be linked in the description, as well as a link to all the rules of the Twisted League game mode. If you're new, make sure to start from episode 1 so you know what's going on. With that said, let's get back into it. Yo, what's up? So I'm literally starting episode 2 right as I wrapped up episode 1. It's 12 hours before the first video goes up. Leaks has been out for 16, 17 hours. I don't know. It's pretty late right now. I can't do math. Yeah, right now I'm just AFK fishing and cooking so we get some easy levels because I'd rather at least AFK something while I edit and eat and stuff rather than just not play at all. So that's the plan. I'm dropping all these as well because the bank's a little bit farther away and we don't need this food. We got cakes and stuff, which is much better. So I'll just see you back when I'm done AFKing. This is the stats that we have right now, by the way. And our league points is 710. I guess I'll point this out. 40 fishing is 50 points for leagues and lobsters. Good morning. It is day number 2 of the Twisted League today. So the goal for today is to reach 1200 points so we could unlock the third relic. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get there because right now we have, actually I think we have more than that. We have 760 points right now, so that's not too far away. I think we can get to 1200 because when you get to level 40 in each skill, that's 50 points right there. Getting to level 20 is 10 points, getting level 60 is 50 points. So I think we can reach that just from leveling skills. Because as I talked about in the last video, I want to get the third relic unlocked before we start firemaking because that'll give us double firemaking XP, as well as double construction and fletching, so definitely makes sense to have that done before we start the Winter Toad. So after we cook this inventory, I want to travel over to Land's End and start catching birds for Hunter. I don't know if it's faster than sandworms, I assume it is, but either way it's definitely more chill and there's no competition there. Well, maybe there is, I don't know, we'll find out. They add more worlds though, for Twisted Leagues, and these worlds only have 300 people versus the other ones up here which have, well, that's not too bad either, 600 people. It's probably not peak time yet either, but it's not too bad right now. But I want to get 35 hunters so that way we can start doing aerial fishing, so that's me the goal over there. Should not take too long, especially with these 5 times XP rates. And all we gotta do is talk to Veos and travel to Land's End, and it's free. Takes you from one side of Zaya to the other side. And easy task as well. Very good. And speaking of tasks, I think there is a league task to open up the bank here. Is that right? Yeah, cool. I'm gonna guess that has to be 10 points. Yeah. All the boxes around Land's End have different random hunter traps in there. I think it's the only way to get these hunter traps in Zaya. I guess we just do the drop trick to get more of them. And then this box up over here, there's box traps. Okay, brought my tinderbox and my knife so we can start woodcutting as well. Originally, I want to wait till we made a steel axe because I'm eventually going to make a steel axe for Winter Toad, so I thought there was no point even training woodcutting. That's why we have 1 woodcutting, 1 firemaking, 1 fletching. But if we're just going to be standing around anyways, we may as well just start chopping these trees and then fletching or burning these logs. I guess I'll bury the bones too. Start getting some prey levels in. Alright, so the reason why I want to do aerial fishing, I mean, first off, it's just a good method of training hunter and fishing together, training 2 skills at the same time, but also because there's a lot of tasks for aerial fishing. There's one for like equip a pearl fishing rod, equip a fish sack, equip the angler's outfit, and then plus the angler's outfit would just be nice to have for the passive 2.5% experience boost for fishing. Not that it's like a huge, I wonder if that stacks with the multiplier from, no, probably not, I don't know, but it'd be nice to have that. And then the golden tench is 1 out of 20k per hunt or whatever when you're aerial fishing, and that is 500 points if we do end up getting a golden tench. So that'd be really nice. But either way, I want to get 60 hunter and 60 fishing. As you can see, I'm really bad at talking and playing the game at the same time. I'm trying though, okay? Alright, so aerial fishing requires level 35 hunter and 43 fishing. So we have the fishing level, and we now have the hunter level. Let's head over to Mulch Island and start fishing some fish. We got some feathers out of that too, so we could use those for barb fishing later. I always love making a new account and just looking at the chat box completely filled with levels. Okay, we got the bird. Now we can start throwing the bird at the fish, and that was a task. And I guess traveling here was a task too, and you can see we get fishing and hunter XP from that. And once we get a full inventory of fish, we can start cutting them and get a little bit of cooking XP from that too. I found out while the bird's out there, I can still keep on cutting them and gain cooking XP. While I'm waiting for it to come back. Sorry, this is like all new to me because I've never done this in the main game, or like I did it for 5 minutes when it first came out on my main just to try it, but that was it. So I'm having fun learning about all these new Zaya methods. And there's the task, level 40 hunter. Okay, and there is 51 hunter, which unlocks the ability to catch the second fish from here, which is the common tench, which is pretty much 3 times better than these bluegills here. So hopefully it speeds up the XP a bit because I've been here for pretty much exactly 1 hour now. To get to where we're at now. And this is a bit slower than I thought it would be actually, but it's still alright, I guess. Alright, 53 Hunter. That unlocks the ability to catch regular chins, and I'm really tempted to go there because this is like really click intensive, but I imagine it's really packed there. Plus, at this level, you probably can't catch them that well either. It's just a lot less click intensive because you just stand around and wait most of the time. I guess I could like chop trees and stuff in between, but yeah, we're still going to stay here though, even though I want to, but this is probably better. All right, there we go. 60 fishing, that is 50 points. I think I'm going to leave here now because this place is starting to get packed. I'm not really enjoying it as much anymore. Let's head over to chins and see if we can catch chins and see if it's not too packed there and get 60 hunter over there, hopefully. Because we'll need chins anyways. So yeah, let's try that. It'll be a nice little change of pace. And in an hour and a half, we got 25 mulch pearls. We need 100 to buy a pearl rod, which is a task. Pretty much everything, the minimum is 100 mulch pearls to buy anything. So we need a lot. Awesome. I somehow managed to find an empty world. So we can set up a maximum of up to 3 traps because right now we don't have 60 hunter yet. I guess in the meantime, I'll just chop trees and burn the logs as we wait for the chins to be caught. And that was a diary task. Not a league task though. And we're being crashed. I expected that, I suppose, but at least I was here first, so I don't feel like a dick then. Wait, dude, wait, that's the guy from the video. That's the guy whose video I linked in the first video. What the frick? 20 firemaking. There's a league task. There's 20 woodcutting. Another task. All right, here's the last chin for 60 hunter. There we go. That's the task, and let's actually collect all the points right here. This is hopefully gonna be quite a lot. We're at 770. Now we're at 950. Okay, next thing I want to do is, because we're getting close to that 1200 mark for that third relic, let's go start preparing for Winter Toad. We're going to make a steel axe. So we're going to mine some bronze and smelt it and smith it, and we need at least 30 smithing. We could get 31, but 30 with a dwarven stout, which you can buy really cheap. So let's go start on that after we use up these logs. All right, here's the rocks over here. Please don't be crowded. I think it's not as bad as it was yesterday. At least there's like rocks here on both sides, so I think we need 26. So we'll mine 1 inventory of each of these, and then head over to Lovacane. Yo, 20 mining, there's a task. All right, we're in Lovacane now. The bank is over here, and the furnace is up over here. Let's start smelting. Luckily, there's no favor requirement because Lovacane favor is probably the worst one. The closest furnace to a bank is on Mount Kourend, and the closest anvil to a bank is in the Kourend castle. But because we're not doing too many inventories, I think we'll just do all the smelting and the smithing just right here in Lovacane. So the mining spot's here, the furnace is over here, and the anvil is all the way up over here. I was considering between knives or arrowheads. Knives would be a little bit better for range training. But obviously the arrow tips would be better for fletching, and we get range XP out of it too, so we're making them all into arrow tips. And perfect, got us to 15 smithing, which is what we wanted. Let's move on to iron. Totally didn't even notice we got 500 total level, and how many points is that? It's probably 10. Okay, we got 10 from each of those 2 tasks we did. Okay, our total cash stack right now is 2.3k, and we can buy pickaxes here, no favor required, up to runes. So how much are they? I guess we're going mithril then. Nice little upgrade. We can't equip it, but we can still use it. And on the left here, you'll see my least favorite place in the game. Oh no, there's so many people here. This is not gonna be fun. No. So this is what's going on. Right now, it's 4 people competing for these rocks, and we're just going in a circle all competing for it. I mean, it's not too bad though. I don't know what other axes people have, but we're doing pretty well, I think. I don't want to get mining too high though, because the higher the mining level is, the less likely we'll be to get limestone from Winter Toad. And we'll need limestone to make some things in the house. So once we do make the steel axe, I'm going to stop mining until we're done with firemaking, or get all the limestone we need. 20 smithing, another task. And there we go. 30 smithing, we can now boost to make the steel axe. If we trade the guy in the Lovacane pub, there's the dwarven stout for 2 GP. Okay, so we'll take a sip of that, go smith, and make the axe. And there we go, we're set for Winter Toad now once we get the 1200 points for that relic, because a bronze and iron axe is really bad, but everything from steel up is all the same. And because we have the 4 times hit point seal, I believe from what I've heard we only need 1 piece of warm clothing. We won't have to get the fire staff. I heard there's a lot of competition for that too, so one less thing to worry about. I guess we'll just figure out what tasks to do to get a few more points. We need 220. I guess now I'll start heading over to chop some trees, burn some logs, get those level task milestones or whatever. And of course with higher fletching, we'll get more XP when fletching in the toad. But I guess the real question is, why fletch? And of course now with the steel axe, everything's gonna be a little bit faster. Unfortunately, we can't equip it, but doesn't really matter too much. I'm used to not having a lot of inventory space available. Oh yeah, and these feathers, I guess instead of barb fishing, we'll have plenty of money later on to buy feathers, which we can't afford right now. So we'll just use those to train fletching. Well, there's the league task 20 fletching. These are freaking big XP drops from these iron arrows. Okay, there's 40 firemaking, Another task. We're still doing that drinking game, right? Where whenever any YouTuber says task, we take a shot, right? We're all doing that still. Oh wait, that's right. You all played yesterday. Now we have no more audience, huh? 40 wood cutting. That is a task. All right, so this has been the biggest thing on my mind for the last couple days now, which relic to pick next. But I have decided which one I'm going to go with. I didn't want to rush and pick it on the first day. I wanted to sleep on it, make sure I know exactly what I want, because Leagues is 2 months long, and I have a feeling after the first couple weeks, everyone's going to have every single relic unlocked, and then we'll spend the last month and a half just, you know, enjoying the relics that we have. So yeah, there's no rush. I did read the comments on the videos. I weighed all the options, the pros and cons of each of them. And to be honest, there is no right or wrong answer. And that's what I really like about this league, is that there's so many different ways you can play it, so many styles of play, but I will be going with the unnatural selection perk. It's really just a debate between that one and Hardcore Harvester. You get the same XP, but you get 3 times the resources from these different skills right here. So I guess that would be good for secondary skills like smithing, fletching, stuff like that. Herblore too. I guess the main reason why I'm going with unnatural selection is because I think I'd enjoy it the most. Another perk of choosing this is that because we can choose our farming contracts, we won't have to go out of the way to get herb seeds, so we won't have to thieve master farmers like everyone else probably will be for a long time. And also because my goal is to get the most amount of points, meaning get the most amount of tasks, I think it'll be a good idea to have a combination of skilling and slayer relics. Because obviously I'm not going to kill like 1,000 Hydra without the perks, but I will do the ones that's like kill 1 Hydra, kill 10 Hydra, or 100 Hydra or whatever. Same thing with raids. I'm not going to do 100 raids, but I'll do 1 raid and 10 raids if that's a task as well. I guess I'm also kind of thinking that if we pick unnatural selection, we'll be doing a lot of slayer and hopefully getting a lot of brimstone keys that way, which maybe might make up for getting extra resources then that we're missing out on from doing skilling. And like I said last video, I do consider slayer to be more of a skilling kind of skill rather than considering slayer to be PVM. And plus, I'm pretty sure like every other YouTuber and streamer is probably picking the harvester one, so maybe this will be a nice little change of pace to see the way I go about playing leagues. And I guess we'll be seeing how this will affect me in the later game, as well as seeing how well this relic goes along with the future relics that I'll be picking. So that's just my logic behind it, but like I said, main reason is I think it'll be the most fun, so I'm sure this is what I want. Let's select the unnatural selection, confirm, and we got a cool animation out of it. Alright, now let's try to rush and get those 1,200 points for the next relic, so we can finally play the game. Oh yeah, we got that genie lamp too, by the way. Will that put us at 20 herblore? Nice, that means we got the task done as well. Okay, there is 50 firemaking, the last actual requirement to start Winter Toad. But like I said, you want to get the double XP there. So let's see how many points we have here, because I forgot to turn them in before. 1,100. All right, so we have to get like 2 more skills to 40 or 60. So we'll definitely do 40 fletching. That shouldn't take too long. There we go, 40 fletching. Let's claim those points, and we need 50 more points. All right, so we're gonna come over here and fish some more shrimps, because shrimps are for some reason a lot faster than catching tuna and swordfish or lobsters in terms of fishing and cooking XP. To get these last 2 cooking levels for 60 for the last 50 points we need for the next relic. Shrimps are very rich. Oh, interesting. The first clue on the account. Let's see what we got here. It's a hard clue. I'm not going to worry about clues now, because once we get that 4th relic, that's going to make doing clues very, very fast and very, very easy. So we're not going to do any clues for a while. But I don't think it's worth the time at this stage in the account. And there it is, 60 cooking. There's the last task that we need to hit the next milestone right here. 50 more points. We can now unlock the next relic. So let me show you the relics if you haven't seen them already. So there's 3 choices: Eye of the Artisan, Gift of the Gatherer, and Way of the Warrior. So each of these gives double XP for 7 skills. You see Eye of the Artisan is the artisan skills: smithing, cooking, firemaking, herblore, fletching, crafting, construction. Gathering is for all the gathering skills: mining, fishing, woodcutting, etc. And Warrior is for all the combat skills. I'm going to put it into Artisan because I feel like it just makes the most sense, because these skills like herblore, construction, smithing, crafting, like those are really slow skills. And these are also like the non-AFK kind of ish skills, whereas the gathering skills like fishing, woodcutting, that's more AFK. So I could pay less attention and get those skills done easier than I could get like construction done, for example. And then I don't care about the combat skills, because I think we'll be going for a lot of clue scrolls. There's probably a good chance of that. And because we can pick our own tasks, we'll be doing a lot of AFK Slayer. So I'm pretty sure we'll get all the combat related 99s passively. Prayer is in there, which could be really good for some people, but I think we'll bear right. We're gonna go with Artisan, select, confirm. That's such a cool animation, I love that. All right, let's run over to the Toad now and see you when we're there. I don't think I mentioned this, by the way, but the double XP does stack multiplicatively multiplicatively with the other skills. So that means we get 10 times XP for those skills. It's not 7 times, it is 10 times. And luckily, Firemaking is one of them, so let's get started. Even with just one piece, we shouldn't really need much food, if any at all. Oh my god, those fletching XP drops 240 each. I'm glad we trained fletching before. Oh, and here's the starting stats, by the way, just so you can see what we have, and I guess we'll see where we end up with, because I do want to go all the way to 99, now that we have the double XP, especially for Firemaking. Wait, if we put one of these in here, how much XP would that give us for one of the fletched logs? 1900. Even though we came in late, we still managed to get a kill and the first crate, and that is also a task to get 1 kill. So I'll just see you back with like maybe level milestones, and if we get anything cool from the crates, and if we get any tasks done. 60 Firemaking, and that's a task worth 50 points. A couple things I want to mention. First off, no one said a single thing yet, which is a very big contrast between the actual Winter Toad world and the main game. And second thing is, if I had 60 agility, oh, wow, right when I say that, someone finally says something. But if I had 60 agility, I could jump the pillars in the back, but only between games. And that's, I think, the best way to train agility in Zaya. Unfortunately, we don't have 60 agility, so I won't be doing that. But I think we'll get 99 Firemaking so fast, it won't really even matter. And if I do want to train agility outside of barb fishing in the future, we can always come back here and do that post 99. Because there's still quite a few tasks as well related to the Winter Toad. Little milestone, 70 Firemaking. Everyone's freaking out about this skull here because someone got the Cape of Skulls. But if you didn't know that, it'd be like, what the frick, how'd they have a skull here? But the Cape of Skulls, you can automatically put a skull on yourself. And another cool level right here, level 80. We are 10 games in now, or 10 kills in, sorry. This is a very high level PVM boss content that we're doing right here. Well, there's 20 construction, that is a task. We started with level 1, by the way, so it's gone up quite a bit. Oh, and the Firemaking level. All right, another check-in back here at level 90 now, and it's been just over 2 hours. I have been trying to fletch though, because I do want to get 60 fletching just to get that task done. But once we do get that, I'll probably stop fletching completely, unless we need more points for that round for the crate. Oh, and that round was also KC25, which is a task. I think it's an easy task, which is 10 points. Yo, Torch, first piece of anything. And that does count as a piece of warm clothing, but it's not actually part of the pyro set. But I mean, it doesn't really matter anyways. I guess I'll wear it. I had the pickaxe on because I can't equip the steel axe because we don't have 5 attack, but yeah, that's cool. Wasn't even expecting to get any uniques before 99. Ooh, Pyro Garb. We have the Clue Hunter top right now, so it won't like replace a piece of warm clothing, but we do get the XP boost from it, although it's not much. And that is 39 KC at 95 Firemaking. Oh, totally forgot, 60 woodcutting, 50 points for the league's task point thing. Yeah. And there it is, the task of 60 fletching, which is 50 points. We really only had to get 53 because that's for broad arrows, which will probably be like the bulk of the XP that we get for fletching in the future. It's just really expensive to make broad arrows, but I guess it'll be a good arrow to have too for when we have a magic short bow. Broad bolts is level 55, but yeah, done fletching for now, so the XP should be going up by quite a bit here. And yeah, we're probably about an hour away from 99 at this point, 3 mil XP to go. Before we leave though, I'm really hoping that we get one more piece of pyro gear, because as it stands, we're only able to get 3 pieces, which is the top, the weapon slot, which is the Torch or the Staff of Fire, and the Harpy Bug Swarm lantern thing for the shield slot. So I really hope we get one more piece, because I don't know if it'll be fun to do with only 3 pieces when we're higher hit points. We'll see. Yo, warm gloves, yes. Ask and you shall receive. All right, we're set. So once we get 99, I won't worry about coming back. I mean, we'll come back here, but I won't worry about coming back here soon because we have all 4 pieces. So we can train up our hit points whenever we want. They don't give XP, but it is warm clothing. So frick yes. No, you cannot borrow me. Yo, 50 Winter Toad kills, and that was 98 Firemaking. Nothing from the crate. All right, yeah, cool. Almost there. I haven't logged out since pretty much the start of the grind. I will not be attacked by this game. Don't tell me how to live. Okay. Why am I showing this? Y'all probably think I'm a loser. You probably all thought I was a loser anyways. But I'll tell you what, you're right. Okay, as soon as this game ends, there we go, 99 Firemaking. Dude, I've done this so many freaking times at this point. But this is definitely the most unique way I've done it. I guess UIM is pretty unique too, but this is like totally different. So let's go take a look at the bank and see what we have gotten from, what was that, KC? 54 kills of the Toad. So this took just under 5 hours to do. So without this relic, it would have taken 10 hours. So we saved 5 hours. It would have been faster for sure if I didn't fletch, but we got 60 fletching out of it too, which is nice. Yeah, big shout out to everyone that came to the party. You guys were all Oh, amazing. Thank you very much. Oh, let's open the crate too. Yeah, torching it. Okay. Well, so here's the stats that we ended up with. I'll put like a comparison side by side so you can see what the stats were before and what we have now. I was hoping for 40 construction so we could get the extra 50 points, but we're close to it at least. You can't solo, unfortunately, because there's only like 10 to 15 worlds or something, and every single world is filled with people, so it's just not possible to solo. It's pretty crazy to think that I was doing this with 10 times XP. Like in the main game with 99 firemaking, I think the toad is around 300k XP per hour, which means theoretically, if/when I go back, we'll be getting 3 mil XP per hour. But with the last relic I picked, that could put us up to 6 mil per hour if I pick the double XP one. But yeah, let's take a look in the bank now and see what we have. So I probably used like maybe 5 bites of cake in total. I don't even need that, actually. Let me drop that. This isn't all the loot. Some of the stuff might have piled up with other things in here. We got 64k GP, and then here is all the things that we got. I'm pretty sure the most notable thing that we got was the limestone. At level 64, you can build the Limestone Altar, which I believe is the highest tier of altar that you can build for the POH, and you need 2 pieces of limestone for that. We got this early on, and this is all we got. I only got 1 drop of limestone throughout all the games that we played, so I'm very glad that we got this. Unfortunately, we can't go to Sears Village, so you can't get any skill capes, except for the construction cape. I think that's the only skill cape that you can get in Zaya, because there is an estate agent here. Luckily, with the boosted XP rates, this grind was not seriously rough. Ooh, here's the fun part now. So you saw we got a lot of tasks done while we were there. Let's collect all the points. So we're at 1200, and now we are at 1740. That's really good. We need 2.5k for the next relic, so 760 more points. Yeah, just getting a 99 in itself gives you 250 league points. But we're done with firemaking now. It's time to move on to AFK because it's late and I'm tired and I want to eat dinner. And like I said before, I'd rather play the game and at least do something and make a little bit of progress rather than just not play at all. So I think I want to go fishing to AFK, and now that we have all this money, we can go and buy some feathers. Okay, so I want to buy these feather packs when they're the cheapest, and someone else is buying them right now, so let's try to yoink a few of them. They go up a little bit in GP, but it's not too bad. You know, it's actually cheaper just to buy these feathers by themselves. They're too, oh, never mind. Ignore that. All right, I don't want to spend all my money, so I think we'll just get lucky number 13k. And we got 27k GP left over. Okay, first bit of combat training on the account. Let's kill some men so we can get up to level 15 strength, because that's what we need to start barb fishing. And I guess we can't fight if they're being pickpocketed, huh? Yeah, we got 750 total with that strength level. How many points will that give us? 10. So I've been flicking this prayer here because it makes me feel better about myself, and I never realized the name of it before. You know, that post-nut clarity. Yep. There we go, 15 strength, we are done here. Wrapping up with 13 hit points. Okay, now to get to Barbarian Fishing, that is at Mount Ketamordem, which is where Raids is at. So we have to travel through this whole area right here. This transportation sign, there is a guy here we can talk to, and once we talk to him, he'll be right here, so that way all we have to do is just talk to him and he'll take us straight there. But we do have to run through here once by ourselves, and there's lizardmen all over the place, so we got plenty of food. Let's try to make it through. And of course we have unlimited run, which will help a bit. Okay, made it past the lizardmen. We're poisoned, but that's okay, kind of. Actually, yeah, that is okay. We heal 4 hit points per minute, so that's definitely more than okay, I think. Sort of. Yeah, it's the mountain guide right here, I'm pretty sure. So now if we talk to him, he will take us to and from the Shazine outpost. Not the best way to get here, but at this point in the game, it's really, really, really nice that this exists. I remember seeing an easy task as well to just open the bank here. So here we go. Easy task. All right, who's ready to start Barbarian Fishing in 1 minute and 30 seconds once the poison runs out? Yeah, we got 13,000 feathers. We got a rod here. We don't have half an inventory full like I'm used to having on the UIM. So we're starting with 15 strength, 15 agility, and this will be the main source of agility XP in this game mode in leagues. I'm thinking if we do pick the 2 times XP relic all the way at the end for the 5th relic, that may make agility not too bad if I just spend a little bit of time each day AFKing barb fishing. That will wrap it up for this video though. I gotta make some dinner, and I'll have this video up in 13 hours from the time of recording this, 9 a.m. Pacific time. This has honestly been so much fun though. I really hope you're enjoying because I am having a lot of fun playing this. And once again, I am still AFKing the UIM on the side, so don't worry about that. It's so fun though. It's like having a different adventure every day. Who knows what tomorrow will bring us? So I'm gonna start barb fishing once the poison runs out, and I'm gonna just start the next episode like right after I finish recording this. So with that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you again tomorrow.